Rabu P, yang kasizwe Rabu P, answaye kilanga nyangana, amanchisi foyabata, ingosi yanga irabu. Morning everybody and welcome back to my latest episode of the Toy Dungeon Essay, and today is another one of my toy hauls, and in this episode 1 I'm going to be talking about my games, doing something a little bit different, games that I found in the wild. Found all these games at a charity shop. We got PlayStation 3, we got PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1, which is very rare, you could say, at this moment, but I'm still finding them in this town. So let's get down to the content and check it out. So the first game I'm going to talk about is Commando Strike Force. This game came out in 2006 on the PlayStation 2. That is just after when I came back from England. I've overlooked this game for so long, for all these years, and now I find this rare copy just lying around in a second-hand shop. I took it and wow, thoroughly enjoy it. It's about an elite task force that is put together by the Allied forces fighting in the Second World War. The game starts off, you dropped off in an intense situation and you gotta stealthily take out your enemies. I really enjoyed the way that it leads you into the game. It is so fun to play, a little bit nerve-wracking. It is very user-friendly, and one thing I must admit, I didn't struggle playing the game. Thoroughly enjoyed it and suggest it for anyone. I can't believe I overlooked it for so long. So the next game I've got here came out in 1999. Wow, this is many years back. That is the year I matriculated from high school, and this is a soccer game I picked up. PlayStation 1. For me, it's very rare to find this, and I still find it. But this game is totally in German. It took me so long to try to figure out how to play the game, but surprisingly it reminds me a lot of my favorite soccer game that I ever played in my life. I'll get it now. And here is it, Sega Worldwide Soccer 97. I have my Sega Saturn game still. I don't have the cover, it's been so many years. I've got a couple of games, quite a bit of them, but I don't have the Saturn machine. And for me in my channel one day, that will be one of the gems to get. So that was just out of curiosity's sake, so let's just get back to the video. And so many similarities between the two games. That's why I like this so much. The only pity is I struggle to understand it because I don't speak German. But anyway, UEFA Champions League 1998 and 1999. Very surprised about the gameplay and everything, because normally I really dislike sport games. But this one, I dig it a lot. I think it's so cool. So there we go. Spoke about this game. A lot of fun. It's quite a struggle to get in because of the language barrier. But once you play, you can see it is an awesome game and it's done very well. For PlayStation 1, I find this an awesome score. So another game I've got here is a PlayStation 3 game. It's called Teslagrad. And while studying up upon it, I found out that this game goes way back, even into the Famicom days. But nonetheless, I've got the PlayStation 3 copy. I've only got a little bit of footage on it because my PlayStation 3 broke. What a bummer, but I have contacts and I'll see if I can sort something out. But at least I have some footage. And this game came out in 2014. It takes place in Eastern Europe. The story is about some orphan that stumbles across all this scientific advancement and magic and stuff like this in solving puzzles in this huge tower that he stumbles into called the Tesla Tower. I don't know if this game is like a homage to Nikola Tesla, but anyway, weird game, strange gameplay with what I was able to play. And if you like The Heart of Darkness, it was a game that came out on PlayStation 1 long ago. That was the first time I saw it. Reminds me a lot of this game. And if this is what you like, get it. Very cute though, I must admit. So the next PlayStation 2 game I've got here is called Street Cricket Championships. What a weird game. quite low budget though, I must admit. It's playing cricket in the streets, and I mean the streets all over the world. South Africa is even in here, the islands. I mean, talk about it's a weird game. It's not very good in gameplay. When it comes to sport games, I really suck, and I really suck at this one. But something different for you and your buddies if you get together, want to play something that's mindless. Guess this one's for you, but my personal opinion, not really a big fan of it. So the next PlayStation 3 game I've got here is a spin-off from the Yakuza sequel, and this is called Yakuza Dead Souls, where there is a zombie apocalypse happening in Japan, and the Yakuza are trying to sort this out, and you've got so many quests and sub-quests. Another one of these open world games. I love them. I love them like GTA, but just in Japan, with a lot of twists and a lot of things going on at the same time. Japanese culture and sort of things that you gotta find. After a while playing this game reminds me a lot of Resident Evil, the second Resident Evil that is. But nonetheless, I'm a big fan of Yakuza, and I got quite a couple, especially on PlayStation 2. So this one, pleasant game, quite fun to play with the little bit that I have played of it, because like I said, my PlayStation 3 is broken while recording this game, and I really enjoy it. Fun game to play, something totally different to what you will normally find in open world games, and it came out in 2012. So the last game I'm going to talk about is called Driver. This game came out for PlayStation 1 in 1999, and I remember playing it with my buddy on PC. And like you know, I suck at car games and sport games, and I remember playing with him, and I remember being quite a big thing of having almost like a open world game with cars, especially playing in cities like New York, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Miami, etc. I remember it being quite a big thing in those days. But me getting the game now on PlayStation 1 the other day in that charity shop blew my mind. But when I try to play the game, I can't get out the freaking parking lot in the beginning because I suck that bad. But awesome score. Came out in 1999, the same year that I matriculated, just like that soccer game that I also found on PlayStation 1. Very cool. My favorite find for the game haul for this month. So there we go, everybody. Finally come to the end of this episode of mine. We have gone through these few games that I've just found in the wild. Stay tuned for my second part of the video, which is toys for this month. And if you like my content, give me a like, give me a sub, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Till next time, keep hunting those good things, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.